them go. They're racing in the first here. Task refused to go. Buck jumped a little and is tailed off last of all in the early stages. Settling down into stride, and Manor High's Girl is the leader, narrowly in front of Hot Worker up on its outside to join it now. In third placing, back along the inside comes Irish Dame. They're followed by Voodoo's Vision on the outside. A length away then the Parachutist, and 10 away last of all is Task. Along the side of the track they go now towards the 800 metre mark, and clearing out now Hot Worker. Hot Worker strides 5 or 6 in front. In second placing is Manor High's Girl, Voodoo's Vision the outside. Then the Parachutist starting to improve, followed by Irish Dame, and Task is now tacked on in last placing as they're about to start to climb the hill at the 500 metre mark. And the rider Kathy Kirkos sneaks a look over the shoulder on this leader Hot Worker. It's still 4 or 5 in front of Voodoo's Vision, who's gone to second. Right around the outside, Task coming into it, followed by Manor High's Girl, then the Parachutist, and last of all is Irish Dame. Into the straight now, and Hot Worker with 220 to go. Hot Worker under the whip, leads by a couple. Down the outside, Voodoo's Vision with the Parachutist. It's 150 to go. Hot Worker being challenged quickly now by the Parachutist. The Parachutist races up on the outside. Hot Worker kicking back. The Parachutist, Hot Worker, the Parachutist doing the better near the line. And the Parachutist gets home a length to Hot Worker. Third placing went to Voodoo's Vision. In behind them, out wider on the track, came Irish Dame. They're followed by Task, and Manor High's Girl was last in. Wait the numbers on the first here. Standing by for numbers. The numbers are 1, 2 and 6 on the first. 1, 2 and 6. The winner, number 1, the Parachutist. From 2, Hot Worker, and 6, Voodoo's Vision. And one's broken through. Gladysdale Flyer has broken through the front of the line. Ready. Set for the second. Ready to go, light on there, racing this time, and came away fairly well, picking an early lead at Trim the Jib as race to the early lead. Signor Dom up to second, followed by Bit of Value. In behind them came Rosalind Star, then the stablemate Gladysdale Flyer, followed by Cumberland Arms Lord Lindbergh, and back at the rear of the field is Gina's Choice. Along the back of the track they go towards the 800 metre mark, and the leader is Trim the Jib, narrowly in front of Signor Dom, and Bit of Value goes up to make a line of 3. They're about 5 or 6 in front of Rosalind Star. A further length and a half back then came Gladysdale Flyer, followed by Cumberland Arms. In behind them came Gina's Choice, and back at the rear of the field is Lord Lindbergh. Along the side of the track they come, climbing the hill. And at the 500 metre mark, Bit of Value over on the outside has drawn a narrow leader in front of Signor Dom, who's second there, followed by Trim the Jib. Right around the outside then came Gladysdale Flyer as they swing into the home straight now. And on the home turn, out wide, Gladysdale Flyer is ranged up and gone to the lead from Signor Dom. Bit of Value. Down the extreme outside is Rosalind Star. It's in front now. On the inside, Gladysdale Flyer trying hard. Down the outside is Rosalind Star. Gladysdale Flyer in front. Rosalind Star, the danger out in the centre of the track. Rosalind Star ranging up to Gladysdale Flyer, who's fighting back. They go to the line together, the stablemates. Gladysdale Flyer. Gladysdale Flyer has beaten Rosalind Star. Third placing went to Bit of Value. In behind them, Gina's Choice. They're followed by, further back in the field, came Cumberland Arms. Trim the Jib. Further back was Signor Dom, and last in Lord Lindbergh. Stand by for the placings. Then they put in their Ready, 1580 the journey, all set for the third. Ready, away they go on racing. Star of Tran, slow to go the top weight. Winning the start there was Sure Mistle, lead on settling down from Kamadi Lad, Voodoo Doll. Then over on the outside is Private Ruddington. Couple of lengths back then on the outside came No Limits there, followed by Romano's Dream. And tagging on at the rear is Star of Tran. Long towards the 1200 metre mark they go. Private Ruddington draws 3/4 in front now of Sure Miss second. They're followed by Voodoo Doll. No Limits around the outside with the top weight Star of Tran. In behind them came Kamadi Lad, and Romano's Dream drops to the rear. A well-bunched field as they work their way along towards the 1,000-metre mark now, and No Limits over on the outside. It's just got the head out in front of Private Ruddington and Star of Tran joining in three wide. That three up front together. In behind them came Voodoo Doll, Sure Missed. Then came Romano's Dream. And last of all, as they work along the back, was Kamadi Lad. Towards the 600-metre mark now they stride. Private Ruddington just in front. No Limits up on the outside, a neck away second. They're followed by Star of Tran. Voodoo Doll getting up along the inside, followed by Romano's Dream improving around the outer. Sure Missed is back second last, and Kamadi Lad is last of all, climbing to the top of the hill with 400 to go. Private Ruddington again gets a neck in front of in second placing No Limits. Then came Romano's Dream on the outside. Voodoo Doll the rails into the straight. Private Ruddington over a length in front of Romano's Dream. No Limits getting up nearer the inside from Voodoo Doll. 200 to go. Private Ruddington just in front. Romano's Dream down the outside will be the danger, and No Limits getting up along the inside. Three in line. It's Private Ruddington with Romano's Dream. Private Ruddington just in front, drawing clear again near the line. Private Ruddington wins the length. Second, Romano's Dream. Third went to No Limits. In behind them then to pull up was Kamadi Lad, Voodoo Doll. Second to last was the top weight Star of Tran, and last to pull up was Sure Missed. Wait the numbers on the third. 4, 5 and 7 are the numbers. Number 4, Private Ruddington, ridden by G. Brady, is first. Second place into 5, Romano's Dream, Corey Mallion. And third to 7, No Limits, Kylie Stanton. 4, 5, 7 on race number 3. Winner, Private Ruddington. Ready, set, light on. They're racing this time. The Black Edition a little slow to begin along with Selena Bay. Decoit wins the start. Calamy Wrong strides up on the outside in the early stages to take on this leader. Just in behind them, Stage Fright, settling fully down into stride into the back straight. Calamy Wrong takes over in front. A couple of lengths Decoit. Toy Night is up there. They're followed by Stage Fright. Wider out on the track then as they work their way along the back was between runners there, Per Mill. They're followed by Black Edition over on the inside. King Dollar out a little wider. Couple of lengths away then came Solar Boy's Son. Back towards the rear of the field then as they work along the back straight was Aqualantic, and Selena Bay is last of all. About 800 metres to go now, and the leader over on the inside is Colour Me Wrong. Toy Night is up on the outside, almost level with it. Couple of lengths away then came Decoit. They're followed by, further back in the field was Stage Fright on the outside. Further afield then, back midfield is Black Edition. They're followed by Aqualantic starting to improve from Per Mill. Selena Bay back near the rear, along with also there is King Dollar losing ground. And last of all is Solar Boy's Son. Up the hill they climb now, and Toy Night has gained a length lead. Over in second placing there came Colour Me Wrong there, followed by running on Decoit around the outside. Further back then as they swing into the home straight was Toy Night, swinging into the home straight now, and up on the outside Decoit ranges up to Toy Night, Colour Me Wrong. Wider out Stage Fright with 200 metres to go. It's going to the lead. Decoit out wide on the track. Decoit just in front. Stage Fright the grey trying to get to it. They're followed by, further back in the field came Toy Night, and getting up nearer the inside is Black Edition. A great go. Black Edition coming home. 2 to their 1. Black Edition. I reckon Black Edition's just beaten Stage Fright. Third placing went to Decoit. In behind them then to pull up would have been Aqualantic. They're followed by Selena Bay. Toy Night next in, Colour Me Wrong. Per Mill further back in the field then came Solar Boy's Son, and King Dollar was the last one home. Good go here. Photo called for naturally enough to separate Black Edition getting up along the 80. And set for the cup. Ready, starter going to the platform. Set to go. Ready, Light comes on there, racing in the Cup, and down near the inside, Grand Cherie along with King Taros begun okay. The top weight Gold's Armour is coming across in the early stages. Gold's Armour lead settling down Grand Cherie, King Taros. Oakley Jack trapped out wide. Taj Image just in behind them, followed by Reigning Aces. Then Superior Native, and bringing up the rear of the field is Calamino. Past the judge on the first occasion. And Oakley Jack out wide on the track, trying to get across and lead Gold's Armour. Taj Image up in that forward division as well. Grand Cherie just in behind them from King Taros. A length away, Reigning Aces on the inside. Calamino the outside, and Superior Native is now back to last of all. 1,500 metres to go in the Cup. And Taj Image whips around the outside now to lead the Cup field. Taj Image leads. A couple of lengths in front now on Gold's Armour second. Oakley Jack is on the outside, followed by Grand Cherie. King Taros on its outside. Length back then, Reigning Aces, followed by Calamino, and bringing up the rear is Superior Native. 1,200 metres to go in the Cup, and the leader now is Oakley Jack over on the outside, has gone round to lead them. Oakley Jack, a new leader in the Cup, a couple of lengths on Taj Image second. They're followed by Gold's Armour up on the outside. Reigning Aces is next, followed by Grand Cherie, King Taros. Calamino starting to go forward from the rear, and last of all, Superior Native. On the back they go in the Cup, about 800 metres or a bit less now from home. Oakley Jack the leader, couple of lengths in front of Gold's Armour second. Superior Native striding up on the outside to be third. A couple of lengths away then came King Taros. Half a length away Calamino improving. About 3 away then came Grand Cherie, followed by Reigning Aces. And about 6 or 7 away in last placing came Taj Image. The Cup field climbs to the top of the hill, and again a new leader. Gold's Armour's gone to the lead, the top weight. Couple of lengths now in front. Superior Native is on the outside second. They're followed by Oakley Jack, and further back King Taros as they wheel the home turn into the straight. 250 to go. Gold's Armour narrowly in front. Superior Native the danger down the outside from Oakley Jack. Then behind them came King Taros and Calamino. It's going to the lead now. Superior Native in the Cup from Gold's Armour. Further back then came Oakley Jack. It's going to the lead though. Near the line, Superior Native. It's kept going. Superior Native. It'll win the Yea Cup. Superior Native half a length. Oakley Jack got second. Third placing out wide on the track would have gone to Calamino, and behind them came Gold's Armour, King Taros. Further back in the field then to pull up was Grand Cherie, followed by Reigning Aces, and it was one of the last ones in with King Taros who pulled up quickly. And here's another one, Taj Image tailed off last of all. Stand by for the placings on the 1992 Yea Cup. The journey, they're all in, ready for a start. One a bit fractious on the inside, and one's got through. Two have got through. Quickly under restraint, the Professor. Here we go, they're off and racing in the last here at Yea. Chula Bench began okay down near the inside. Lord Lemontine showing some pace with Lonely Queen in the early stages. Shawbell just in behind them with further back came Thornfield. They're followed by the Professor getting back with Posing Oak, and last of all is Astromancer. Into the back straight they head, 1,500 metres from home in the last, and Lord Lemontine the leader by a length only over Lonely Queen who's second. Couple of lengths away then came Chula Bench, followed by 3 or 4 away then in the field came Shawbells. It's over on the inside. Further back on its outside then in midfield came Thornfield. A couple of lengths away then at Posing Oak on the outside of the Professor, and Astromancer brings up the rear. 1,200 from home, down the back they stride, and the leader is Lord Lemontine by a length over. In second placing is Lonely Queen. 5 away then came Chula Bench, followed by a couple of lengths away then Shawbells on the inside of Thornfield. Further afield then came the Professor, Posing Oak on his outside, and bringing up the rear is Astromancer. 15 lengths first to last as they stride along the back straight towards the 800 metre mark now, and the leader bowling along nicely in front is Lord Lemontine. Opens up a break of 3 in front. Of in second placing Lonely Queen. Chula Bench is third, followed by further back Shawbells and Thornfield going forward 3 wide. A couple of lengths away then came Posing Oak, followed by Astromancer, and the Professor back to the rear. Starting to climb the hill in the last here at Yea, and Lord Lemontine with 400 or 500 to go leads about 3 lengths in front. Chula Bench is second up along the inside, followed by Thornfield. There followed by the next one is Posing Oak, starting to improve, and further afield then as they swing the home turn with Shaw Bells into the straight, and Lord Lemontine, the rider sneaks a look over the shoulder, still a couple of lengths in front. Thornfield going back nearer the inside, followed by Chula Bench, but Lord Lemontine with 100 metres to go is still a couple of lengths in front of Thornfield, there followed by Chula Bench. It's Lord Lemontine in front, now getting up along the inside. Thornfield, it's Thornfield going home a little bit the better, and Thornfield wins the last. Thornfield just gets there to defeat Lord Lemontine. Third placing went to Chula Bench, and behind them then came Astromancer, who made ground. Then Shaw Bells, a gap back in the field came Posing Oak, followed by in behind them came Lonely Queen and the Professor.